Oh, I guess I gotta join the room too.
Yeah, you should do that. Welcome the hell on in. Let's do some stream stuff with a good friend here. Our buddy, our pal, Chitty Fang Fang. There he is. All right. Yes. So tonight will be some more Super Metroid Co-op action. We're both. I can't speak for Fang. I am gonna for sure be rusty.
It's gonna be weird because I think there are gonna be certain spots that actually go really well for me because I've been doing some of the controller testing, and this is sort of like just putting on the practices from and practicing certain tricks winds up being like my go-to.
Yeah.
But there are certain gaps where it's just like I haven't touched it since we last played it, so some of it's gonna be like so which way do we go?
Yeah. No, I'm probably gonna forget.
Mock ball.
Yep, I'm gonna. We're gonna. Yeah. The goal is 2 runs.
Yeah.
And
we could do.
it's gonna be greasy.
Yeah, especially because right now I'm also I've decided that it's like, you know what, let's embrace the chaos. I also am using a controller that I haven't tested at all.
Perfect.
There was one of the times where when I was wiring one of the controllers, I think it was the one moon. I had actually wired it and back together that the face buttons and the D-pad were swapped. So like I could go in and those two could be swapped right now.
Right.
Shit I can do. Like I've tested it that little.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So like we're really going for broke.
Good. Well, I'm glad.
Yeah. It was so funny trying to like figure that out because it was just like, what happened?
Right.
Where did this go wrong?
Right. How do you even do that?
It depends on what it is that you're like. Some of the times I've done it. Like say one of the extras wanted it to be they switched one of the face buttons and the pop button, so they had to keep switching control every time because like they exclusively grind it. So it was worth it for them to have a controller that only did that. And there are different ways that you go about that. One of them is you can start bridging some of the pins on the chip itself.
Yeah.
And so you would just end up bending up the pins on some of the arms. Like just look at the circuit diagram. 11 to 7 here, and we're gonna do the swap between. So now on the PCB. This is now going to go to A instead of L, for example.
Sure.
And so you would have that physical like that, which would reverse because it's just software and
right. Okay. That makes sense. I get that.
You can also do it where the controller actually connects there are 5 wires.
Yeah.
And to them are just dedicated to like this wire, like the actual wire doesn't have information on it, like in terms, but like it knows that this is chip going to this part of the chip going to this spot. And so if you swap those wires around, which I've done,
right,
it's just like you're pressing power buttons, and it's like no.
Nice.
So I've done different things depending on what people have actually wanted.
Right.
Done rather than just like I just want it to be cleaned and tested, essentially.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Hey, Decepti, did it? Well, 1, welcome on in. 2, did it stop glitching at any point? I think I may have figured it out.
No.
Okay, wait. Like, is it doing it like now still? I'm clear. Okay, Fang, sing a song or something.
Time to sing a song, baby. How's it going, Deceptic? Hope you're doing fantastic. There we go.
Okay, yeah, I figured out what it was. And I don't know at what point in time I did it. But at some point in time, I moved filters over there from another source, and it was
oh, so I was getting like gated or something like that.
Yeah, you were getting fucking gated.
Yeah.
It was all my fault. All this time, it's been months of my fault. Good. Fucking good!
Oh, so like I probably didn't even need to like downgrade the stream settings or anything. We were doing that solely.
Yeah.
Because we thought it was connected to the audio.
Right. Like some sort of weird
quality.
output thing. Yeah. No. I'm just really not attentive to the actions I take in the past.
Okay, let's try. These will go to 60 FPS. Always pick frame rate over. Frame rate always been over the.
Right. The dimensions.
Resolution.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so brilliant that I did that.
I love. There's something kind of funny about that when it's like when you have something come up where you're kind of relieved that the outcome was like the solution was so stupid.
Right.
But at the same time, you're just like, God damn it. It's like the one day we had our city decided in their infinite wisdom to put sodium hydroxide in our water to combat lead.
Oh, sure.
Now, combating lead, good thing to do.
Yeah.
But the problem was that they're running out. Like, we really don't have much lead in this town. They just needed to go to a certain area
Right.
and get rid of the lead that was like left in the town. Which wouldn't like it's work, but it's not that much work. It's certainly cheaper than the resulting lawsuits that came as a result of their neglect. And also adding that and doing all of these things, it started costing more because they were going to do the savings just to spend dollars kind of thing. And so when they were doing this, it was later found out that it's like, no, this is been done elsewhere to combat lead, and it creates oxidization. The copper pipes will start like rusting and leak.
Right.
And so we had leaks all over the place.
Sure.
And so I've had several of them in my house, but thankfully I'm in a position where I know how to fix that kind of stuff. So it's like, I don't pop my holes in the walls and ceilings and swap stuff around and, put in new copper pipes or packs or wherever it makes sense kind of thing, swap all that stuff around.
Right.
And so I just got used to that. And then there was the one day where I look on the ceiling and then I'm just like, well, there's a hole. There's water.
Oh,
I
God.
Pop the hole in, and I cut the hole in the ceiling, and I start looking around. And I'm like, wait a minute. I thought it was one of the pipe that goes outside for the hose, because that's the only pipe that would have been going over there. And I'm like, wait, that's not leaking, and that's a little ways over. What the hell's going on? Why is there water here? And I was just like, and there's aggressive staining, and it's like it's a big water mark that just came out of nowhere. So it's like there's obviously water somewhere. Like, what the hell is the problem? And so I'm like trying to figure this out, and then I'm just like, I'm looking where I popped the hole, and I'm like, wait a minute. And I talked to my wife, and I was like, can you stand where I'm knocking? Yeah. Knock on the floor.
Right.
From the basement, and then she gives me, it's like, yeah, right here. And it's like, is that by the vent? It's like, yeah, why? And it's like, remember when I made that whole pot of coffee, but for the carafe? It's like, yep. That went down the vent, and that's where the all the coffee went.
Oh, God.
So it's like, again, it was something that I was relieved I didn't have to cut pipes. I didn't have to do all this other crap to be able to fix it.
Yeah.
But the fact that was the cause and that was the outcome of it was just like, oh, I wish I'd known that sooner. I just would have put some paint on it.
Right. Right.
I made a heater vent out of it, essentially, so it's just like, it's not bad to have ventilation going through your rafters anyway.
Right.
So
Sure.
I put venting on it, and so it's like, it's fine, and I didn't have to repatch that because it wasn't too big a hole.
Right.
But it was just like, of course.
Right. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, that's the kind of solution that you definitely it's better because it's like, oh, things could have been like bad now. However, they weren't because it was just my fool self that threw coffee into the vent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't know.
It was sort of like this. It's just like I put filters where I shouldn't have.
Yeah. Did you up your streaming quality?
I bumped it back down again just in case.
Okay, good. Yeah, because it sounds like it did get weird again for a little bit, and then it hoses my computer. I have to.
Maybe what we'll do one of these times is like before it is that we can get started is just kind of like reintroduce the source, like brand new source kind of thing, and just keep going. Because like I think about a short bit ago where I was having problems with one of the it was when I was setting up Iron Me, and then as soon as it is that I deleted everything and then just did the same thing that I was already doing, then it totally worked fine.
Yeah.
Like, oh well, okay. I guess this is my life now.
Yeah. Yeah. You never know. It's all you never know. And and what I mean, one of the things I need to just do too at some point here is like if I can get back to having a more normal job with normal income, I need to just start stashing cash away to eventually replace this PC. That's just where it's at. Like this thing,
that's the direction it needs to go for sure.
Yeah, this thing is she's doing good work, but she ain't got a lot of lift left.
Yeah. Well, you want to get started?
Well, when you say it like that.
When we got it going, baby.
Oh god, oh, there it is. Okay.
And this time I'll learn how live split works.
Learn how to what?
Learn how live split works.
Oh, sure.
You seem to have oh, there we go. There's a game feed. There we go. Let me know, I guess, whenever you're ready.
Let me... Yo, Daddy Shrummy. Shrummy. How you doing, baby?
Yo, Shrum.
Oh, wait, do you have live split set up?
I do.
Where the hell's my... Oh, Shrum taught me an awesome trick yesterday. Apparently in OBS, you can like do the cropping. You can change it just by holding Alt and dragging the arrows.
Oh yeah, that's the only way that I'll ever do it now.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It makes life so much easier than dicking around with those dimensions and making your little like box. I feel like I'm doing like a garbage version of HTML at that point.
Oh, that's how I did it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't make the alt thing particularly obvious.
No, not at all. And it's the best thing ever. Like, this is beautiful. Okay, I have the splits up now.
That's how you did it for 7 years. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, that's how I did it up until last night.
That's wild. Until you learned last month? You've been doing that?
Dude, I've been doing it since up until like today. This is the first time I did it.
Oh, the both of you.
Yeah, no, he taught me last night. He taught me.
That's wild.
He enlightened me.
Like, yeah, and maybe.
Why do you think it takes me so long? Whenever you're like, oh, hold on, let me crop. I gotta crop this quick. Hold on, like. Yeah, that wasn't just me like being like particular. Like, wait, I haven't finessed the pixels quite right yet. No.
I think about, and maybe it's because like when I first started streaming and speedrunning, I immediately, like, because of where I was with my speed runs. I was immediately participating in tournaments and helping out with like marathons and stuff like that. So when you're quickly switching from game to game, person to person, doing all that sort of stuff, like you need to crop quickly.
Oh, so
and
like
that,
you looked it up.
No, it was just known. It's like I guess maybe speedrunners and tournament people will just know that more like right off the bat, because like you think about how much time that saves.
Well, yeah,
So
but
it's like, that's crazy to me. Yeah, I've always known about that,
Well-
and I even do it for the forcing the aspect ratios too. Because shift will like you going between shift and alt will change which function it is that you do. Because
Yeah.
I think about when it's like when you have jumping between like Game Boy and the 10 to 9 and the 4 to 3, 8 to 7, all that sort of stuff. Like you're having a, like say doing Mega Man 1 to 11. I'm dicking around with so many different aspect ratios. And so it's like you just sort of just do it. And I guess I didn't really think that it wasn't like common knowledge.
Why didn't you share it with me?
I didn't know you weren't doing it.
You didn't know I was daft?
If I was hanging over your shoulder, I would have just been like, "Oh, okay. No, he's not just stupid.
Right,
He doesn't have the tool."
Just kept trying to use the screwdriver as a wrench, and I didn't know why it wasn't working.
Yeah. I guess like I don't know. Maybe it's just like it's just like a speedrunner thing. You know, maybe we'll do a poll in one of those communities. Is just co-op watching the screen. Yeah, there you go.
God. Dude, what are you doing in that menu? What menu even is that?
Yeah, why are you pussy dicking around like that? Like, just hit the alt button.
Are you really concerned with which pixel you're moving here, sir? Do you need to type in a specific coordinate? Do you have on your pixel GPS?
Like, you made my race layout, and I also was doing them on my previous channel as well, with the races and the co-op streams. And that was the thing, is they would just like share the screen, you know, 30 seconds tops.
So yeah. Well, yeah. If you have an opportunity to observe someone that knows what they're doing, I guess.
Yeah, and maybe it's just again because like right when I started streaming, is one of those things that it's just like compared to you two,
right?
I came to this so much later.
Yeah.
And so when it came to, oh yeah, you're participating in this relay, you're sharing your thing, can you just crop this? And it's like, yeah, how do I crop? Oh yeah, just hit alt and do this. And it's like, okay, done.
That's actually a good point, because it's very possible that functionality wasn't even there when I first started using OBS so many years ago. Because whenever I first get into a new app, the first thing I always do is like part of my history is like I was a photo retoucher forever professionally, and like, you know, design, whatever, all that stuff. So it's like I was so used to being like an Adobe Power user.
I retouch your photos with something every day.
Yup. And like that was always the first thing I'd do. I would be like, oh well, in Adobe I can do all these other things with these keys, so what do the modifiers do in this app? And I would always try it. And it's possible that it wasn't there, because like, knowing me, like I would have tried it, and if it didn't work I would have went, screw it. But then it probably got added at some point, and everyone else is like, look, oh yeah, you use alt. And it's like, well, I don't pay attention to the release notes. It's not what I watch.
Well, that's actually where it is that I think about, like, say, the audio sources. That's something that's new, and still a lot of people don't actually pay attention to.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, how do I balance this and everything like that? And I'm just like, just keep adding audio sources. Like, you can balance it all with these sliders now, rather than like, oh yeah, I've got this other app to do this, and then I'm doing things like when you're balancing shit.
You actually kind of you had me doing that too, because it was like I was so used to how all the functionality wasn't there, so I had all like the ridiculous like the digital friggin', you know, EQ and like Windows Mixer with all my sources, and I'm plugging and playing virtual cables and putting them in my butthole, and
Yeah.
Oh my
And then
god.
now it's just like, just have 10 sources at the bottom.
I know,
Who
you're
gives a
like,
shit?
but why don't you just make a Discord source? And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And then I put filters on it.
Yeah.
Oh, God
It's so funny
bless.
with that. I think that's actually one of the things that's like, I'm grateful that I started like because when I came into streaming, that I was already like world record holder in a bunch of categories in games.
Okay, hold on. Pause for a
Um,
second. Let's jump into the run because I have to
oh
go
yeah, for
kill a
sure.
bird, and then let's go.
Yeah. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1,
Go.
go. So it's like when it is that I started everything, it was like, oh yeah, I can just start to marathons. Because the big thing is that I was worried with marathons is that it's like you have to be a good runner. So it's like the only way that I'll submit. Now I understand that like things like Slurpathon and like so many of like the non-GDQ marathons, they just basically want somebody who's entertaining
Right.
for a good cause.
Yeah,
Kind of
someone
thing.
that's entertaining and like can play the game.
Just decently. Like you
Right.
don't need to be running world record and that sort of shit. So it's like I felt like I had like the immediate clout even though it was a newbie. So it's just like I just jumped right into the marathon. So all of that knowledge, like would it be like 4 years ago now, just was sort of like plopped onto my lap right when I started. And then it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing this thing now. Whereas like if I didn't have that, then I think that confusion would start kind of coming about. But I just had the privilege of just being in the right place at the right time. At this like now we have, you know, long-term partner here being like, what the fuck's an alt key? Must be fucking nice. This fucking guy.
Oh my god. I'm getting steamed. What the hell? Come on, man. Actually, it doesn't even matter how fast I make it out of here, really.
No, you're likely gonna wind up getting there at a similar time as to when I'm getting this stuff. Chum's over here. It's like, there's 2 gots on this guy.
Get him. Get him. Well, because it's like, now I'm like racking my brain, but I wind up waiting anyway because it's like I can't move forward until you get the missiles. So like you getting the morph ball doesn't even like matter.
No.
Like I could just blow up in
no.
the space. No, I can't blow up in the space station because you blow up too. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's like 0. I don't have to run. I could walk out. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
Oh, nice fall.
so-
He's still got it. The muscle memory's still there.
Well, and I was also worried about the controller too, like I said, because I didn't even test it. So it's like I could have had the wires wrong, but it seems like it's doing its thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, for now.
Yeah.
Just wait till you get to like the red tower, though. That's when you'll really.
Yeah.
That's when you'll really know.
So Shrum learned about that last month, and then you just learned about it yesterday.
Yeah, from Shrum. Because he was just like, "Did you know?" And I was like, "Stop it! No way! Yes way! Wow!"
We need that what's that channel called? Did you know gaming to just do here's basic settings in OBS.
Yeah, kinda like.
Did you know?
I need the tips and tricks.
Yeah, we need like a popular channel to just be like, so then when people are starting, it's guaranteed to be seen.
I did. I tussled it real good. Well, because it's...
And I'm sure you're a great tussle receiver too.
Yeah. Oh, it was good all around. Well, that's like one of those things too with like there's there's a million OBS videos where it's like, here's how you set up your microphone, here's how you filter it to sound professional, even though your loser ass can't afford an expensive microphone.
Yeah.
Like there's a million videos like that, but no one's just like, hey, did you know you could save yourself a lot of trouble if you hold down this button? Have a nice day. Like, follow and subscribe for more.
Yeah.
Faints. Yeah, you should do that, Shrum. Do that on your TikTok. Turn it into like a comical help video. That's content I'm not gonna make. Take it and run with it. No one would listen. Someone would. More people are gonna listen to you making it than me. Listen, son. You make that content. Ride it to the moon. Ride it to the moon, brother. Be an astronaut.
Oh, if it makes you feel any better, Shrum, as a world record holder, many world records, people still think I'm a dipshit, so they don't listen to me. And they think I'm a dipshit because you know what? I am.
It's true.
It's just the facts of life at this point. Yo, double tank.
Yeah, I'm not that fast anyway, so it's like, why rush? Let's double tank.
Oh, I really appreciate that, dude. Like, cause I really do worry that people think I'm competent, and it's like, no. No. I don't know where you got this idea.
I was competent once. That was a good day. It was a really good day.
Oh, you used missiles up.
Yeah. We were both gonna have to farm it.
Okay.
I didn't have to use. I shouldn't have used the missiles I did, but I was excited to kill those space pirates, so I did.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door.
Okay.
Okay, got it first try.
Oh, I half had it.
If you could get me some missiles, though, that would be cool. Oh, and then I'll get your remaining ones. Okay, the fact that I got like first try mock ball, moonfall, all that sort of stuff so far.
Yeah, it's looking good for Team Cool Guys right now.
Yeah, and it's looking good for the controller too.
Yeah, have a nice lurk, buddy. I hope you get some delicious dinner. I hope it is so scrumptious. I hope it tickles your lips so well and brings smiles to your belly.
And I'm really happy, you know, I'm a dumbass. It's you don't know what that means to me.
Through the wall. There we go. Let's go. Oh, don't jump there, sir. Ba-ga-da-ga-doo-doo. Ba-da-ba-doo-doo. Ba-da-da-da-doo-doo. Oh, that's the wrong way to go. Don't do that.
Oh, I think one of the other things that we're gonna try when you're going down there is doing a YOLO short hop mock to get early ice.
Yeah,
because that would open up a lot for us, like way earlier on, and save a ton of backtracking for you.
yeah, it would. Yeah, it should be messed with. That's for sure.
Because we're casually coming back into this, so why the heck not?
Yeah. Oh god.
But one of the things I know for sure we'll do is get the help when you get to the bottom of the tower.
Yeah. Definitely. YOLO swag, bottom of the tower.
Oops.
Oh, there you go.
Oh shit.
If I had to say, I would say that controller is a good one.
Yeah, now I'm not giving this damn thing away.
No, keep it. You've earned it, sir. Yeah, that was a good climb.
Yeah, it'll be really nice when I can do it in the shot as well as the jump. You have to do that in Super Metroid Impossible, but it took me like hours to do it once. And especially because like they make it a tighter spot, like you have you're a lot lower.
Oh,
So
interesting.
It's rough, Ronies. Oh shit, I used your super missile. Make sure you get one before you.
Oh.
I didn't even think about that before I did this. Sorry.
It's okay, I'll find some way to get over it, I guess.
In the previous room, those the cack attacks, the cactuses always drop
Oh, okay.
they always drop super missiles.
Good. I didn't know that. But now I do. Just like I didn't know about holding alt. It's a night of big learning. The biggest learning anyone's ever seen.
Shit, I was practicing a deboost the other day. I'll have to refocus on that.
I'm gonna boost your D. Ooby-doo. Weedow. Enjoy your spazer. Get all spaced out, son. Spaze it so hard. Spazing me softly with his beams. I got that sweet Meridian music right now. I kind of want it to never stop.
Oh, it's so good.
Boobadoo. Oh.
Oh shit, too far.
There we go. Well, at least what I'm not struggling with is the act of wall jumping. It was the act of jumping far enough. So that's a different way to have a problem with it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm kind of okay with it, though. That feels a little bit better of a way to, like, struggle.
Yeah. The type of struggle bus matters.
It does. Especially with...
like... Oh, sorry. Go on.
Oh, it's just like when you are regularly struggling with one thing, and then you struggle at that same spot but for a different reason. It's like, oh, I welcome this new struggle. This is a different way to feel.
Oh, I almost got it. Thankfully, I have some time. I should have practiced the bomb jump before.
Nah. The key thing is that you don't fatigue yourself on what you're working on.
True. Yo, thanks for the raid.
Yo, Saracel, how you doing? Sorry, I'm in the middle of fighting a giant lizard.
Oh, as soon as you get that quick kill on that thing, that's gonna be like a magical change to it.
It's fun to think about the quick kill. Is okay. How's a Jedi Fallen Order? I don't think I've played that one. I think I have that one, but I don't think I've played it yet.
Okay, let's see if I can get these pants.
Put on the pants. Put on the pants.
Yes!
Yeah, buddy, nice pants. Time-honored pants maneuver.
And knowing that it's just like I'm doing something where it's frame perfect in 2 frames, it feels good. Because it's not something like there's nothing free about any of that. So when
No.
it's like when it lands, oh.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have only done like a handful of frame perfect things in my life. It is something else to execute.
Oh, it's just such an unparalleled feeling and also like terrifying.
Yeah. And then I usually am the one that like I can't repeat it then. So it's like you have the terrifying moment of like, how did I just do that? How is that even possible? Likely harasser restricted. Cheap viewers. Did you catch that or did it?
I just did.
Nice. Because like it automatically.
I'm playing Pantune, by the way. So if you're like resource management stuff, just sorry to cut you off just for that.
No. You're good.
It's that the new bot wave has been bizarre. I'm glad that they're at least like they're
enjoy your sandwich
to have the a little bit more aggressiveness with recognizing it and trying to combat it, but it's still really bad.
Yeah, no, it's horrible.
Enjoy your chicken burgers.
Yeah, it sounds good. I want to know who's falling for it, you know?
Yeah. Especially because so many of them actually aren't even links at this point. Like, there's no hyperlinks because that's the way that they get banned so easily. So the fact that they're just using text blocks is like, do you really think people are doing that? Like, is it worth it?
Right.
Oh, got some Dopplers here. Nice.
Dapple it up. Dapple it, son.
Thanks for the follow. Okay, so I should be able to still get a four cycle without my weapons. That's nice. Nice.
Yeah, nice.
So I did get a fair amount of Dopplers then. Because I didn't even have to wait for it to go off screen, so I was almost at a 3 cycle. If you can't get the early ice, it's not a problem. I can just go down and do it, so don't waste too much time on it. Because rather than going straight to holy shit,
likely ban evader. Gone.
Go straight to Meridia. I can just go get ice and then come back because it's like so close.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Just go start doing the other stuff.
I'll try one more time.
Yeah.
Shit. Alright. Just give up. Failure!
You know what? Quitting has a quiet dignity to it.
What's that?
Quitting has a quiet dignity to it.
It does. The best quiet, the best dignity.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't have high jump boots yet. I'm like, why are these jumps so hard?
Yeah. I'll have it in a moment.
Yeah.
I've never gotten hit back to back with the best viewers bots like that before.
It's been bad lately.
I just seriously don't even understand like who's seeing that and like falling for it.
Yeah. And it's just like, you know, it's sort of like some of the people who fall for the Discord ones where it's just like it's painfully obvious that it's a thing. It's like, you know what? You deserve your account to get hacked.
Right.
You need a life lessons here. This needs to be a teachable moment for you. Reflect on this stupidity. Like Christ, I don't trust when my actual bank sends me emails.
No.
Not just a fake one.
I mean, I can kind of see it sometimes with Discord because it's like maybe you're like, oh hey, maybe this was someone I was, you know, you don't know. Not everybody has the same like
there
user.
are some of them that are like, come on, did you really fall for that?
There are, but like this best viewers thing, like how is who's even like at this point I almost feel like it's like, is this just like a run-on gag and someone's just like giggling to themselves every time like the bot posts? And it's like, because it's like, yeah, especially the ones where it's like, go to big follow space dot space com, and it's like,
yeah, there's no hyperlink at all.
No, like no one's like, oh, okay, yeah, oh, I see what the website is they want to do. Oh, what a clever and safe way to put that in chat.
Yeah.
No one's
really
like,
appreciate it. Doing me a solid here.
Oh, good. That might have gotten blocked otherwise. Good. I'm glad you did it like that. Nobody's like, nobody.
It's as clever as I am stupid.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just I don't understand. Like I understand.
Why am I so slow, and it's like, oh yeah, that's right. We're waiting on
everything. Yeah. Like I understand when like elderly people fall for stuff. Like they're not. It's not that they're stupid.
They don't have the critical.
They're not equipped.
They don't have the skill and the exposure to that kind of stuff. Like a part of some of the programming that I run is free computer help, and is generally utilized by seniors. It's also getting utilized by youth who have only used like phones.
Right.
So using a computer is like totally foreign to them in a way that I was not anticipating. So it's like I'm seeing them, but it's mostly elderly people.
Right. Oh my god, Bubble Mountain. I just can't. This is like forever my kryptonite. It's so embarrassing. This isn't even a hard part. Oh. Oh my god.
It happens. It's okay.
And no, I'm not looking at the. I'm not looking at the preview.
Yeah. It's one of those things that one, runners make it look easier than it is. But two, it's deceptive because it's something that it looks like it should be easy and has a fair window, but it really doesn't.
Well, you got to set it up perfect too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the red cactus, like the cack attack, really makes it that much more awful. Nice, dude. Go get the ice now. And then that means that you can just keep going off and doing your thing, and I'm gonna go through this Dragon.
Yeah, now at this point, that became the better move because I got so far behind over here. And I'm not like beating myself up about it. This is just where we are.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, for funsies.
That red cactus is the worst. Someone should pluck every spine out of that red cactus and make it, like, have to be awake to deal with it.
I know I have the speed boost now, but I really want to do this now.
You do you, my friend.
I just did the short hop version of it. No way. I'm just like, oh, let's just do the more complicated version. Now that it is that I have the thing that will make this free, let's make it harder.
I'm glad you did though. 'Cause you're just a total boss over there, man.
Yeah, 100%. And especially like my big thing is I want to flex and act pompous for Shrum if he's still around. Like that's my big goal with everything now.
Good. I respect that you have the goal.
He's like trying to have a reasonable conversation with me, and I'm like, I'm the content, like my preamble for every single thing that it is that I say to him is like, as a world record.
Yeah.
he's just like, oh, how do you make your tomato salad? It's just like,
as a world record holder,
I could just say, oh, it's balsamic vinegar, oil, salt, pepper, and capers. Nice and easy peasy.
Right.
But I could also say, as a world record holder, contra hardcore.
I find that capers really accent the dressing. Now I could understand how you, as not a world record holder, might not have known about the capers. Classic non-world record holder move. It's okay. We now have wave beam. Wave it up before you go. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Nobody asked for these songs. Here they are.
Yo.
Yo, Tubes. Thank you for the damn Prime sub. Super appreciate it. Because you could have used your Prime sub anywhere, but you chose to give it to me. Like a sweet, sweet kiss. Mwah. Hope you're doing well.
I swear I won't die to Botchman again.
Choose to use it here. Now wait, where am I going?
And I choose to play Bonnie's mom like a fiddle. Aggressively, but the way she likes it.
Conceivable!
I forgot where I'm going. Need to go that way. Wait. How do I get over there? Oh my god. Because normally I would have grabbed ice. Then I would have came back this way.
You're going down to Ridley now.
No, I know. I would go get ice, and that was like part of like the approach. So now it's like, wait a minute, which way do I go? Oh, I should have went down. That's all it was. Okay. God bless. Okay. I choose you.
It was actually a pretty clean Botchman fight.
Yeah, it was
Why am I
good.
losing so much time from Fantoon here? That's weird. Oh, but never mind. I know why.
Because you went back for ice.
I went back for ice, yeah. But in the long run, it's one of those things where these splits are kind of bizarre because like there's certain parts where it's like, oh no, this thing, but in reality, there's a lot worse. So like we're gonna save tons of time.
Right.
Oh, I almost got the halfie too. Jeez. Okay, yeah, this controller's fine.
Yep.
And that was just an execution thing, not a controller thing.
Yeah. I would say this controller is quite excellent.
I just remember a pause buffer.
I think I remember what I'm doing. We're gonna find out, though. Okay, cool. Got it first try.
Nice.
No way. I can't believe I did that.
Haha. Look at us. We're crushing it right now.
At least I got one of the tricks. Yeah, that was a Swallow-Chew move right there, that's for sure.
I am on Dragon, just as a heads up for resource stuff.
Yes, sir.
What's that? What's with all these swoops? Piss off. Oh my goodness. This is some dog shit right here.
I'm not doing nothing. Plug her up! Plug her up, baby! Nice. That was good.
I missed it again.
You got her, you got her, you got her, you got her, get her, get her, get her, get her. Yeah! Yes!
And then away you go. But you're primed in like a perfect spot, and then I can hopefully get to farming your resources, and we are golden.
Yeah.
This is feeling good.
Oh god.
Now you should have the space jump, and then I'll try and farm along the way somewhere.
Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about right now is health. That's why I'm not
Yeah.
moving.
I know where I can farm.
There should be a health station up at the save.
Is that a health station?
Yeah. Yeah, go
Okay.
past the save room. Just because this room is super dicey.
Oh, 100%. I didn't realize that there was one here. It's been so long since I've had to pay attention to that stuff.
Oh, this one became a critical crutch for me.
You're good.
Thank you.
Going for your plasma right now.
Well, this is already a lot further along than I would have been. Normally.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is where it is that I was just like, okay, in terms of our seeing the gains from this, I figured it was going to wind up being later like this.
Yeah. Although we got the double tank, I technically don't need this one. But you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go get it.
I hate this room. I really gotta pay attention to it one day.
I hate that room with a burning passion. I feel like that is the hardest room to with any guarantee to like navigate in the entire damn game.
Oh, it feels like it. It's the worst.
Like you always get hit by the floaty flapjacks. Like
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, okay, no, now I'm paying attention to the floaty flapjacks, and then you get hit by one of the freaking pool noodles.
right. Yeah, exactly. The effing pool noodles every time. So help me, Todd.
Damn you, Todd Howard. Release Elder Scrolls already. Or, is that his name? Todd Howard, I think. Whatever.
Doesn't matter. None of this matters.
I'm gonna get you a super missile, I think. You'll probably get one. Oh baby, I got the room.
Nice.
Nothing matters.
Nothing.
We got that, so that's all that matters now.
Yeah, I need a super if you can get me one.
Yeah. I think in this next room I can get one. It's just the gate room and those things.
Yes.
There. Yeah, just have a super now.
Got it. We gooch.
I need one as well.
Have 5.
Making my way to the ship. And then basically I'll do a resource fill and then go to another brain. Nice, dude. I love you going on here like that. Looks like the pro strats.
I have pro strats?
Yeah.
Why?
Going under like that in that room.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Like
Oh,
there's
that's what
other
you
ways
said.
to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it. There's a top level strat that's like absolutely insane that Drewski's going for that it's like
Yeah.
no one else on this planet is going for. I'm almost at your resource acquisition point. So you can probably go into the fight
Yeah.
like any time now.
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh, I see Rodney bouncing around in the background. I freaking
Yep.
love that.
It's so good.
So if you plug in a bunch of supers, I'll do one more refill and then I'll go.
Yeah, I'm plugging.
Okay, I'll do one more refill and then away I go.
Still not enough, eh?
Classic Rodney.
Oh, I got him now. Come here. Come grab me. You idiot. Grab me. Oh, you're gonna have to leave the room and come back in. No?
Yeah, I just wanted to speed that up. Because getting rid of those statues just means that I get to not have to do it all at once.
Oh, got it.
Nice.
Whew.
With the way that it is that we're playing this, the split that I have right here is basically meaningless because it's being in that room versus Ridley's death.
Yeah.
And when we first started doing this, there was a big gap between those. Now I'm basically always in the room.
Oh, yeah. That works. That works, though. Let's
Oh
go.
my goodness.
Uh-oh. He's getting roided.
Told you it was a dumbass. If anybody had any doubt, how dare you? I'm proving you wrong. How dare you have faith in me?
It's a dangerous game to put faith into, folks.
Yeah.
You get deceived, get your heart broken, get disappointed. You learn life lessons.
Heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker, love maker, shabby dooby dobby dooby dooby dooba.
Happy doobie.
Doop dooby dooba.
Alright.
Oh, let's go.
I'm doing the baby thing now, by the way. Yeah.
He's getting babied. He's getting babied.
Inconceivable.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, I'll refill in a sec.
Here we go. Here we go, baby. Run! Run, son!
And just make sure you're in the right spot. No soft locking, Bonnie.
I don't know how to get into the right spot, man. Well, what did you? What did we decide that was? Sit at the base of Red Tower? No. Don't leave Red Tower? No. It was go up from Red Tower, I think. I think that worked. I don't think it's always consistent.
No, I don't know that it was.
I think I could still... Nice, first go. Yeah, I think I could still lock. Anyway. Just because it seems to have happened with no real particularity to it. The game says, I'm locking, and you go, okay. You lock. You do what you gotta do. I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Hopefully get to that spot where you don't need to worry about the super missiles, but at the right spot.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Yeah. I'll leave you your pittance.
Thank you. Thank you.
The ketchup disappeared, and I'm okay with it.
Alright.
Yeah, we should be good. Yeah, nice. Decent fight.
I'm in position, baby.
I like when you're in position.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pop, 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 pop. Go, baby, go! Suck that head! Yeah, the music on my end is so anticlimactic while you're doing like the most amazing thing ever.
Yeah. You're just chilling.
Just sitting here, waiting. Got my thumb up my butt. Just
If your
waiting.
guy doesn't appreciate fresh fruit puns, let that man go. Electricians have to strip to make ends meet.
It's
clever.
It's good. It's good. What do clouds wear under their clothes?
I don't know.
Thunder pants.
Oh my god.
Alright. We're halfway there. Whoa! Living on a prayer.
When you give her the first inch.
Doing a good job bouncing that head around.
I gotta learn the strat where it's like you're never missing shots because I'm shooting a bunch of shots into the hand.
Yeah.
There's like a special distance that you stay where it's like you're shooting. You're going from angle to straight shots. And I can't remember exactly where.
No, I've seen that in all the top runs, and it's nonstop hits. It's amazing. It's so good.
They make it look so easy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, I didn't lock. Yeah, that elevator room seems to be the place to be.
Okay, nice. Of course, they get the short spark when it doesn't matter.
Oh, sure. And I'll go get the babies.
I love getting that moonfall.
I am a non-stop hit with both your mothers. Good. Thank you, Larpup. Someone has to give the mothers the love. How you doing, baby? Oh my, I fell.
Can we sub 50 this? No!
Oh!
No! No! It cost us the sub 50! No! That's amazing!
I shoot my gun to the sky. In memory of what could have been. Nah, I don't know that we would have had it. I don't know.
It's wild because our trade split was 2 minutes in the red, and then I got a 7-minute gains on the Fantoon split, and then after that I was just sort of like
It felt good, so you're like, why not? All right, I need to go get some more water and use the lethal boys room before we start another one. So I'm gonna throw up the BRB. I will be right back. Yo, IND, welcome on in. Woo! It's crazy how long the end credit scene is. It's like, oh man, I got back, I figured, I'm like, alright, cool, it's just gonna be sitting on a nothing screen. Nope. Nope.
oh, there you got bikini
still
Santa. Oh baby.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey Lois, you see that bikini?
Looked like it was really riding up on her.
Hey.
Water is so good.
Oh, absolutely.
I've been so far removed from like soda at this point that like I don't even. Every once in a while, I'll have one or some sort of weird beverage or whatever, and like I just. 3. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. I just don't even like. I just like don't even crave that stuff anymore. But like I'm always like, oh yeah, nice big glass of cold water. Oh, that's good. Cooking some chili. Long night. Yep. Chili's good, man. Do you go? So IND, when you make your chili, how spicy do you go? Or is it more just like you get the flavors right and you just make it so it's enjoyable, so you're not burning out your O-ring the next day?
If it's not burning my shitter, I don't wanna.
If I'm not
I don't want anything to do with it.
If I'm not burning out my whole a-hole, I don't even want anything to do with it.
Yeah, unless that porcelain's getting shattered, I don't.
Yeah.
Like, I give a shit, but it's the wrong shit.
Right. It took like 3 seconds longer than it should have. Flamin' snowman hot. Okay, got it. Womp womp womp.
I like how I have the series guessing, and my series guess is 0, even though it's supposed to be like 41.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if there was a leaderboard for the series escape, and it's just like you know, everybody who plays co-op gets default world record.
Right.
We're all doing this.
Feels good.
It's on the Chivos.
Pop it, baby. There is one, like, for retro achievements, there definitely is
I'm imagining there's an escape time and a series escape time, but I imagine it's not 0.
No. The series one wasn't too bad to do. The one I never got was the final escape, because it's like full speedrun strats, and I could maybe do it, but I don't know. It's like you have to have like 2 minutes remaining, or I don't know. It's not for me.
The escape is one of the things that I actually really do want to learn properly one day. It looks like it'd be fun to be able to do well.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think the hardest part of the escape is that room where you first go up that section where there's yeah, where you got the space pirates that are like just all up in your SHIT right away.
Yeah. They want that full-on dumper action.
Yeah.
Unrestricted access.
Yeah. And they get it too, that's the thing. You can say no thank you, get out, but they're coming for it.
Now, do I get my first try red tower again? How many more?
I think you can.
I'm feeling better with that. I'll be really curious about the ball jump or the bomb jump, because the amount of time that it's taking, especially now that it is that I'm like a lot more focused and less like bothered by it. Like the level of focus and consistency continues to increase with it.
Yeah. Yo, Triple M. Thank you for the good luck.
Meowdy. Oops.
Beep boo doo beep.
What I'm doing right now is unbecoming of a world record holder.
I was unbecoming once. Oh no. What I'm doing is unbecoming of everyone. Man, I think you're gonna beat me over there. We're definitely double E-tanking again, I'll tell you that much.
Nice. I know when you're running down.
Oh, I am.
Okay.
Oh, what? I'll be coming if you hit the sub 50. Skeet, skeet, skeet. This time I'll just take hits instead of wasting the missiles.
It's actually kind of nice because if we time our D-boost correctly, it can actually skip you having to get the bongs.
Yep.
Looks like I'm ahead by a bit. I'll open the door.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the door. You got the door, my friend. What a gentleman holding the door for me. So kind.
Nice. If you could give me some missiles, I guess.
Got him.
First try again. Feels good. No, I'm getting you some missiles. Look at those power missiles in a sec.
Yeah, the space pirate sound effect is great. That is start. We wanted select. The correct answer was select, not start.
Bonnie's mom's got it going on. All I want to be for so long.
I just appreciate how much attention you give to my mom. You make her feel like a special lady.
It's funny, like, the whole reason that I am even doing this is because there was, like, one random ass night where I was playing games with Canadian dial-up, and then he was just, like, keep bringing up the, like, oh, do you remember these stupid memes that people thought were, like, I don't know that anybody thought that they were funny, but we still kind of laughed and kept doing them anyway, and I was like, yeah, you know, like how I was doing your mom. And
Yeah.
then just, like, ever since that day, I just haven't let it go.
Don't make it your identity. I mean, you might as well. It still plays well. Like, the your mom jokes have, like, had way more life than I think any of us ever expected.
Oh,
and there's
for
no
sure.
point in taking any of it away at this point.
Well, and I think the thing that's funny about it too is like that there's sort of chaos with it as well. Is because now that it's just like, you know, with the progressiveness, it'll be like, oh yeah, I'm doing your mom, and then people be like, which mom?
Right. It's gone exactly where it needs to. That's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
How did that happen? I actually did my job. I'm way ahead right now.
Nice.
Look, Ma, I did what I was supposed to.
Yeah, this time I'm not opening the door. This is sweet shit.
And there's your health refill. Don't fuck it up.
For you, I shan't.
Just gotta talk real serious now. Everything's real serious now.
No! That was almost a good recovery, though. No. That's fine.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, I knew that would. God, there's no way I'm hitting this window. That's fine. Actually, I should be on the other side if. No! Oh my goodness. That's amazing.
Yeah, red tower giveth and red tower taketh.
Oh, and boy, is it take a thing.
It's like, haha, you got it first try. Now you get it no try.
This is pretty incredible, honestly. I get to test my wall jumping.
Yep. Which isn't a bad thing.
No, the wall jumping super consistent. I'm just not getting my positioning correct, but that's like I said. Ah, no, the D was in the wrong spot. Oh, I'm getting cock blocked like nobody's business there. But the wall jumping is feeling good. This controller is feeling really nice.
So you're keeping that for you, right?
Yeah, I am going to be. It's like I'm gonna be heartbroken giving this thing up at this point.
A shubishwa.
I was like, what's the difference? And it's like, oh wait, here I have this time I actually have Spazer.
Which is something that makes a difference right there, you know.
It does. Oops. Okay.
Yo, geek. Always after that Metroid life, yo. This is where the nostalgia's at, baby. I got 3 supers in,
Nice.
but I didn't get the closer.
Oh, because you didn't get the 2 initial missiles.
Oh, I did. It was a faster kill, but it wasn't the fast kill.
Let's go. That's good. Oops.
You had the right stun on Kraid. One more super.
Yes.
Yeah, I was close, Tubes. Nice, dude. That's the best I've ever done with it, to be honest. So that feels pretty good.
Second try wall jump, I will absolutely freaking take.
Yeah. That's a big deal. Oh my god. Get the hell out of here.
This is actually, it's funny because one of the things that I did not expect to be an outcome as a result of running this with you is this is actually making me want to just like throw it all away and do Fantoon first for my runs.
Oh yeah.
and just like accept that I'm gonna have a bunch of dead runs at the start. Maybe try and find a way to do the safeties, but being able to now do the continuous wall jump and the diagonal bomb jump, it feels like the sweep of collection doing Fantune first feels like it'll be so much more satisfying.
Yeah.
Rather than doing all the backtracking.
Right. No, I mean you've got it now. You've got all the components.
Yeah.
And that was kind of one of the things we figured would probably happen with this too, is that stuff would just come together.
Yeah, exactly.
And make magic.
Oh, it's been such a treat. I've been loving this so much. When we couldn't play for so long, I was like heartbroken.
No, I'm just still not sick of playing it either.
No, I'm not even close to that point.
And I'll try for ice a couple of times here. Hopefully I can get it. Suitless with 3 tanks, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dang it.
And it all has to be Dopplers. You have no weapons at that point.
Shit. That would have
So
been
even
it.
hitting the flames is harder. So it's like I'll be slower going Fantune first, but it's like long-term grind
Got
will
it.
make things a lot better. Nice, way to go. And it's just like it looks so satisfying to be able to do.
Yeah.
So even if I'm slower, I'm okay with it because it just seems like it's gonna be more fun. I like
There's
that,
just
like,
the potential for
balance.
so many gains in it though.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right, I got a wall jump. We don't have high jump yet. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Why? Oh, okay, this D-pad's messed up. I'm getting weird up and down inputs where I shouldn't be. That's not great. This was supposed to be the controller that was better.
Can't believe I got 4 slows there. What a pattern. 2.66% chance.
Only you, baby.
Oh, what are those odds for? Oh, for catching a rare Pokemon? No,
No.
getting a garbage pattern. One of the things that I'm thankful for with this is that because of what we're doing, you don't need power bombs ever. Only I do, so I get to control that.
Yeah. Oh my
Like we
God.
don't have to worry about resource management the way that we have to worry about it with like some of our super missiles and stuff like that at times.
Right. Yeah, the power bombs aren't too much of a problem, which is nice. Alright, you have high jump now. FYI.
Nice.
Can't remember if that gets in the way for anything you're at right now. I don't think so.
No. No, I'm already past the critical thing that matters for.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't get stuck there, buddy. I hate that it's like 10:48 and I'm hungry. Can't eat this late.
I hate being hungry at night because like it's basically like the worst thing you could possibly do. Ruins your sleep, makes your morning suck more.
Yeah. Well, and I have absolutely heinous... I get absolutely heinous acid reflux if I eat late, so, like, I can't.
For me, it's the Crohn's thing, and it's just like you're gonna be in agony city.
Yeah. What is going on? Get out of the ragu, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to get out of the lava, madam. Ma'am, please stop going in the lava. Thank you.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Oh. Oh.
It's fine. It wouldn't be me if I didn't do that.
It's okay. We got this.
Well, if anything, there's a positive to it. I don't mind retiming it. Because we'll know, like, if it feels good, we'll know.
I mean, it already kind of feels good.
Yeah, for sure. We're ahead by a minute of what we were before.
Damn cactus. Get wrecked, cactus.
No! I did it again. Come on. I know we wasted time doing those deboosts, but I really wanted to do them.
It's fine.
But I won't waste time with this. Oh, fuck.
Let's go. Alright, you'll have a speed booster in a moment here. Ba-da-da-da-da. Speed booster,
I think I
get!
pressed the wrong freaking button again.
Well, it's like I always
Makes you
said.
sad because that pace was nice.
Buttons are
But it
overrated.
just means we'll get it another time. We'll get an even better pace.
Probably the best pace. I imagine.
Oh yeah, one that even like Zost and Zenny will be sweating.
Yeah, they're gonna be big. They're gonna be thick with jealousy. Thickly jealous. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be like, I heard you guys are pros. How's that thick jealousy feeling?
Oh, that's what it is. I don't have wave right now.
Oh my god, I forgot to get wave.
Yeah, you definitely need to go do that.
Shit, now I have no... Oh, I've got no super bombs.
I should be able to get one from here. Nope. I'll get one the moment I can.
I got him. Yeah, arm rashes are no fun, man. Caffeine overdose? No such thing.
Yeah, I'm basically a coffee machine at this point that makes world records.
Yep. The world record coffee machine.
Why isn't the strat working? It was like, it's because I don't have Wave.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Holy moly. I didn't realize how many little things were just like, oh shit. Well, maybe it's a good time. It was a sign not to time it.
Yeah, because now I can't, like, get past the damn cactus again. It's comical how bad I'm playing right now.
You're right, let's laugh at you.
Ah! Look at this! Look at this maroon!
Look at this lab. What an ultra maroon.
That's right.
I hate getting a whole ton of health after bots ruin when you're about to get an E-tank.
Yeah.
You're like, thanks, I guess. Can't say I'm thrilled about this.
No. No, there's no thrill. The thrill is gone.
I mean, you kind of wait a tiny bit at the start of the Ridley stuff anyway, because you gotta wait for screw attack, so I guess it's not like the end of the world.
No.
Do a tiny bit of farming for those.
Yeah, we just got way
Powers.
off somehow. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
No. Nothing matters. In the end,
That's
it
right.
doesn't even matter.
Yeah, sing it. That's right. That is alright. That is now the theme. Sing it.
Oh, good. I got the short charge.
Nice.
Oh, didn't get the halfie. Did not wall climb in the slightest, in fact.
No, but that's okay. I forgive you. Ah. Yo, 18 by 18, that's tiny. That's hard to get. It's hard to get creative within an 18 by 18 board. That's legit.
I mean, I'm not a Scientologist, so it already makes me a better Linkin Park lead singer by default.
The new one's a Scientologist?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's too bad that they chose to be an idiot. That's unfortunate.
It was like, no, I'm not a Scientologist, and she like defended Danny Masterson, and like, you know, it's not a good look.
Oh, no. I mean, that was a long time ago, so you could almost be like, hey, it's in the past. But
No,
if
it is recent.
No, I mean the Danny Masterson thing. Like, that's old news now. But the Scientology thing...
Yeah.
No. No.
Nice. Double shine spark.
Nice, dude. Ooh, whoops. That was a big whiff.
Yeah, that was a decent Dragon fight.
Yeah, it was.
I'm kind of sad that it went that way, because that would have been a nice thing.
Oh! I almost got it again, but now you're at the thing, so I'll just take it.
Die, you shrimp, bitch.
Yeah. I might as well grab that
Get you
power
health,
again, I
too.
guess. Yeah.
There's some hiccups, but I've actually been playing really well tonight.
Yeah.
There have been some spicy tech things coming on over here, and you know what? You too. Like your first try of Norfair
Yeah.
climbing was just like that was awesome.
That was great. And I don't know, it's pretty good for, you know, so much rust.
Well, and especially because like, you know, we're doing well, but it's at the end of the day, you and I both are like nublets. We're still very much new to this. So the fact that we're pulling any of that shit off is honestly pretty impressive.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like we said before, it's all far from free.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm especially like my biggest thing is fun to do, and the fact that it's so brutal. I'm so happy about the continuous wall jumps.
Yeah.
Being in the run now.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal.
Especially this one, I got a second try, I think it was. Like, that's crazy to me.
Woo!
I hate this room.
It is the worst.
Put an egg in it, shoot. Beat it.
It's a horrible room. Absolutely heinous.
I think it's like a part of it too when rooms are like that. So say if you mess up Ridley or Fantoon, you're like, those are really hard fights. Makes sense, I screwed it up.
Right.
But that room, it's just like, here's a couple of flappy things and some tapeworms. No big deal.
Yep.
And it's like, you're right, no big deal.
Yep.
And then you're like,
Flapjacks and slinkies, and you can't get past them. You got elbow macaroni coming at you, and it's just game over. Yeah, the elbow macaroni has very little room for forgiveness.
Absolutely.
Yeah, something's wrong with this D-pad. I keep coming out of the I keep coming out of the ball.
The unmorphing is definitely a thing if your D-pad's off.
Yep, it's super obnoxious.
It happens with wall climbs, which is probably a part of why it is that they're so much harder right now for you, and it also does the morphing problems.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got that room twice.
Well, it wasn't...
Nothing else matters.
I wasn't noticing as much of that last time, but maybe whatever was starting to get weird is now just fully weird.
Yeah.
I just need one super.
Okay. Stop dropping health, please. There you go.
Thank you. Tales from the Crypt is good, though. Tales from the Crypt is, like, not really, like, horror-y horror. It's, like, just good. Good spook.
I've heard that.
Jump, you a-hole. Oh my god. That was uncalled for.
So that room, there's a crazy new strat that I saw where it actually winds up being an interrupted shine spark on the ground in the middle.
Yes.
That hits both of them at the same time. It is insane.
Yeah, no, that's not for me.
No, I barely understand it watching it. There's no way I'm ever executing that shit.
Right.
Like, even in practice, you're probably never ever gonna see me ever pull that off.
No,
There's certain
it's
things that I've
madness.
just accepted that it's like, here's my I'm okay as a little peon kind of thing. Like, I feel like for me and my sort of goal and trajectory, that like for some people it'd be like, did you even play the game kind of thing, but for me it's like, no, I've done well. Is I feel like if I can get sub-hour 80%,
Right.
I feel like I've done what I needed to. Like, I might go beyond that because I know that I can. It's just more of like, I feel like sub-hour is, I've put down the strats, I executed it decently, but I haven't gone nuts, and I haven't like
Right.
hated my life as a result of that. Because I see a lot of invisible Super Metroid runners. But then anything beyond that is just like sort of natural refinements. Let's have fun as needed, but
Right.
I'm not too concerned about it. If I feel like it needs to tickle my pickle, then I'll do it. Otherwise, I'll just move on and play something else.
Right.
But it's interesting for me, like the way that different people like do that kind of thing, because there's always like, there's basically endless movement refinements. The ceiling for this game is just enormous, and we still haven't even like hit the true refinement of this game. And it's like, it's going to be a long ass time before we feel like this is a cap in terms of execution.
That's like I've said, I'll just keep playing this. I don't this doesn't get boring.
No, not at all. Whereas like I think about like, say, going back to hardcore. Me going back and grinding hardcore, if I would actually grind that game again, it's like me sitting there looking at the timer and being like, okay, how do I save this 3 seconds?
Right. That would be yeah, I don't know.
And it's just like, there's no enjoyment. Whereas like,
no, you've
I've
conquered, you've done, like it's over, man.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas like I think about when I go back to certain games, like say my recent grind with Shinrei, for example, where I managed to get in third, I think it was third or second. And there are a few other games where it's like I played well, but it's like there's still a ton of room for improvement. And it's like, if I ever feel inspired to go back, there's a bunch of free time saves.
Yeah.
But whatever, even if I never return, the run felt good. And I'm ending when I feel like that felt nice. And it's just like, I'm not stressed. I'm not fighting the timer and being like, okay, I gotta reset on this stage over and over so that I can get this perfect thing. It's just like, that felt decent.
Yeah. It was good. Left it in a good spot.
Yeah, and so it's like more and more runs doing that, and that's where I'm going to treat this when I do the any percent run, is just like when I get to that spot where it's like, you know what? That's solid.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. Triple M. I mean, there's this has to be one of the hardest runs to do, like at a high level.
Oh,
There's
I'll forever contest that this is the hardest 2D speedrun to do.
There's just so much tech, and even like just what I'm seeing with this damn D-pad, it's just like everything has to be dialed.
Imagine having fun playing games, Tubes.
No.
Seems like some bullshit. Liberal propaganda. Wait, you didn't say you were gonna fact check this.
Wait a minute. I think what irks me the most about that is it's like, I can kind of understand his frustration to the degree where it's like, oh yeah, we agreed that there would be no live fact checks. However, if you're gonna claim a harmful racist falsehood, I think what the moderators did is called making a moral call. And that's the right call. It's like, look, sir, I'm not gonna fact check you on your out of context stuff you say about your policies. But if you're gonna continue to spread racist lies, I'm sorry, you're done.
Your nonsense. Absolute nonsense. It's like, it's too much.
Right.
It's too much.
Right.
That's just a thing making me out.
The egg rebound and the fluttering, I could see that. I could see that.
I was surprised to learn how immensely difficult Yoshi's Island is.
Yeah, it's not a simple game. It's kind of one of those easy to learn, impossible to master kind of things.
I think what was most interesting for me learning about like the Yoshi's Island speedrun, like I'm not sure, like do you know what the most difficult tech is in the game?
No, I personally don't know.
It's playing that fucking game.
Got him. I do like that game though.
Yeah, I'm dropping a swear in this one. We're bringing it in just to make for emphasis for that joke. But yeah, it's like a super technical game. Why am I struggling so much with Zeb skip? Now I'm glad I don't have a timer. Yeah, I was surprised how difficult that game was, and I remember renting it and playing it a decent amount, but it's just like I've always bounced off of it. There's something about the flow of it that it's never been quite right for me.
I mean, I could see that.
I think there's too much stopping. Like, if you're playing it casually, I feel like it's really hard to, like, maintain a certain flow to it.
No, yeah, you gotta, like, stop and mess around, and then if you don't have enough eggs, you have to go and farm eggs, and... Yeah, you're not just, like, it's not a run and gun. So, I mean, it has, like...
Or, like, Super Mario World, where it's like, you can, even casually, you can run a fair lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was like the worst Mother Brain entry I've ever had. Just like X2 to X.
13 exits good.
Vonnie and I talked about doing, like with our races, doing Super Mario World and picking a category for that. We were talking about that at some point. Yeah, Mega Man X2. Definitely the best of the X trilogy. You picked the right game. Better than X3, which I'm not sure if I've complained about that before, but this is now the rest of the stream.
Yeah, Super Mario World's a good one. I will forever remember, I know I've talked about this before, but I will forever remember being like young, playing it, and then figuring out the 13 exit completion on my own as a kid. Like, that felt so damn good. That felt so epically champion.
Oh, absolutely, Tubes. I think if you like really get ingrained in Mega Man X1 Hundo, like it gives you brain worms.
Yeah, the speedrun, I really enjoyed the X1 speedrun at first. And then once I started really getting into it, and I got a couple of complete runs under my belt, it just...
We both bounced off of it.
Yeah, I was just so turned off of it. It's like this game just to play it. Yes. This run. It
No.
just
Like X2, even just starting right out with the boots to be able to start dashing away, like
Yeah.
even that just makes it above X1
Right.
immediately.
Right. Right.
It just flows better.
Yep. Yeah.
The only thing that the only thing that I'll say, the only compliment I will give X3 over any of the other X games, which, man, that's saying quite a bit. Yes, actually, the only thing I like about it is that I like the saber because you don't need to have full health to use it. Having to use the Hadouken and the Shoryuken where you have to be at full health is frustrating.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, I got bonked by a tiny little pebble.
Right.
Now I can't. Now I can't use it.
Yeah, I worked my butt off to get this cool stuff, but now I can't use it.
Yeah. Whereas the sword, you can always use it. The only problem with it is, like, the only limitation of where it is that I won't compliment it is that it's in X3, which immediately makes it awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything hits you like a freight train full of bricks that toss you into a volcano.
Yep. I think
and while you're falling in that volcano, like, your dick rubs against the cheese grater.
Yep. Yep. I think what's so hard about like getting into serious speedrunning in any sort of way, like if you want to in earnest like learn like this is the way we do this game in this community now, it's that speedrunning on these games, it's like these games have all been around too long and they've just, everybody takes everything to such an insane level at this point. It just takes all the fun out of it. You go watch the world record run and you're like, okay, this is my potential. You watch the video and you go, I'm not running this game anymore. Like,
yeah,
you just know.
I've definitely seen the tech and I'm like, no, never.
You just know.
And then it's just like, that's it. Conversation over.
Right.
Where, like, that's what I had fun of, like, say, Iron Meat and talking about it right now, is that, like, nobody's played it. There's, like, everything's undiscovered, and because it's just, like, some small indie game, there are only, like, 5 people in the Discord, and that's not really ever gonna change.
Right.
It's fun. Like, we're not sitting there counting frames. We're not doing all this crazy ass shit that you'd see in Super Metroid, where it's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this absolutely insane strat to save 2 frames in this little stretch.
Right.
But that 2 frames over the course of the run is like, it's incredible to watch, but the ceiling is just way too high. That
Yeah.
Like, I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah, it's a big no thank you.
Whereas like the Iron Meat thing, I now have a default world record because everybody's playing on easy mode, and I wanted to at least play on normal. Was considering hard mode.
Right.
And so it's like, here's my thing now, and it's like it's a run where when I finished it, as soon as I hit that split, I was like, you know what, that felt really good.
Yeah.
I know there's things to improve, but it felt good. So it's like, I'm content. I can move on.
Yeah.
Thanks for the GGs.
Well, and that's where I always go back to, like, the whole, just enjoying a game for the sake of, like, you know, this is why I'm not putting up a timer and trying to run anything anymore, aside from this with you, because it's like,
yeah,
all I want to do is just, like, there's some games where it's like, I really want to learn that inside and out. I want to be good at that game, but it's like, I don't want to see what the fast strats are. I don't want to glitch anything. And then I'm going to get sick of it and we'll move on. That's how it's going to be. Ugh, thank you for the GGs. This song is such a bop. Yeah, that's the other thing. Oh, that's the thing too. It's like, just play a game for the joy of it to a point too, especially when it's ones where you have the late game run killing reset point. Like, that's so, there's runs I wouldn't even try when I knew that there was some sort of high RNG possibility for, like, all right, you've played for 30 minutes, now here's where you roll the dice and up reset. And it's just like, no. I did a few runs like that and I wound up hating them. That's how that went.
Oh, if there's a high reset point at the end of the run, I'm out.
Zelda 2 is kind of like that, and that's where I kind of fried on that run. Because there were some points where you would have to play for so long just to know if the run was valid. Or if, like, you stood a chance at a PB, because it was a long run, too. I can't do that.
Yeah, for sure.
And now, fortunately,
certain games sort of lend themselves better to speedrunning. Like Mega Man games are like, to me, are like tailor-made. They are perfect. The classic ones, anyway, are like perfect speedrunning. Like they're meant for that shit. Whereas some runs, especially where they've got them to, like looking at Castlevania 1, for example, it's like, nope, just all the nopes, every nope on the planet.
Well, and to Mega Meow's point as well, that's like, I enjoyed the Z1 run and I learned it, and I even started making like a beginner's guide for it that was just like a highly visual guide with like some animations in it and stuff to really illustrate points. And I didn't have the screen scrolling in there because it was just like, no, I'm gonna make a guide for people that want to just learn how to play the game really well, and that's also the blue ring route, which is what it was. And I burnt out on that one too, because it's just like I got pretty damn good doing it that way, and then it's like, okay, one of the next big ways to save time is the screen scrolling, and it's like I don't love the glitches anyway. And then like what a lot of people do for like that screen scrolls, they like tape the pixels on their screen so like you can see where to go to do it, and it's just like, I hate this. I hate everything about this.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's where it's like, I find it interesting the way that different communities treat that sort of stuff. Is because, like, say, going in, unfortunately I couldn't that day because I was sick or whatever, with the Kirby speedruns, say Kirby's Adventure, there's one of the categories that's like, you can just credit warp essentially, but for the most part, all of the runs are like super reasonable in terms of like introducing things where you're like, oh, I want to do this, skip. If you don't, no big deal, just go around and say, yeah, you lose 10 seconds, but who gives a shit?
Right. And
the guide's even written that way, and there are tons of runs on the board where it's just like, yeah, I'm not going for this one, I'll go for this one because it's important, but if you don't, here's the backup for it. And the guide has all the backups and everything like that, and you can still put down a really solid time that you can be like, yeah, that's comparable. Like in a short amount of time, I wound up going into like the top 30 range kind of thing. Yeah, where it's like, but I not once did I feel like the pressure, the stress, the like doing that exact thing. Because like I watched Oral, I watched Green Mario like grind for that world record in Zelda 1, and it's like anytime I watched it, aside from the crazy glitches, there was the insane level of randomness that completely dictated whether it was that you were even allowed to even start the run and even come close to finishing a run. No matter how well you played, the game could just say no and then the run's dead. And I hate that. I want to run a game where everything's in my control. It's one thing if you're like, say, oh, I got bad drops, I just gotta farm a bit. But when it's outright, you can't. No.
No, that's the hard part with a lot of those, and that's why I wish more, like, I might have decided to hang around with it a little bit longer. I think if more of the boards and the communities like were really honoring like always having a glitchless category of some sort, but not every community does, and it's just like I just don't even want to participate. Because I don't enjoy glitching. I just wanna play the game well and play it fast. Yeah, it's basically like you're playing the game like the way that you would casually, just well. Yeah. Essentially, that is just like, it's one thing with a trick here and there. Well, I think I guess casual in the sense that it's like I'm a big fan of because like here's the thing, it's like a lot of the tricks feel like it's kind of like I build an obstacle course for you and you go, well, I can just jump over I can just walk around this hurdle and now I'm further ahead. Why wouldn't I do that? And it's like, well, technically, yeah, you can, but it's like that wasn't the way I intended for you to do this obstacle course. And like for me, it's just kind of like, what was the intended way to play through the game? And it's like, if you can wall clip in a spot and it saves you 3 seconds, but it's like you're not supposed to be able to wall clip there. It's like, well, okay, but that, you know, now you're just walking around the hurdle because you didn't like it.
Yeah. And that's where, like, I just think about certain runs that I've done over the years where it's like the ones that I always gravitate towards wind up being those ones where it's just like, you just, like, you don't feel that sort of stress, that pressure of like, oh, I've done all these things. Like, so we spent the time with Blazing Chrome. There's no glitches. There's no crazy shit.
No, you just
playing the
play
game.
well. Yeah.
And that's it. When I just did Cuphead, same thing. You just did it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
But you're still putting down a solid time. And like you said, it's like, you know, I wish more of the boards had it. And I get it some of the times, but there's certain boards where it's like, why don't you even have this as a glitchless category? And I think one of my favorite ones was, I don't know if I've ever talked about this before, but initially when I was going through it, it's like, okay, so I did my stuff with hardcore. And it's like, well, I'm already doing Contra, so I may as well start extending it. And I was really good at Super C already. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll just do Super C run, no big deal. And I submitted it, and then I submitted it to the glitchless category, and then they rejected it. And I was like, okay, it doesn't have any glitches. Here's your, like, what's the deal? And they said, well, you don't have an any % run. And I was like, what do you mean I don't have an any % run? What does it have to do with anything? And it's like, well, you need an any % run, and then you're allowed to run glitchless because it's a comparison to any %. And I was like, what do you mean it's a comparison to any %? I don't run any % because I don't like the elevator glitch, and I don't like the ceiling glitch at the end of the game. I've done them and I can perform them, but I don't want to do them in a run, especially because a lot hinges on a very difficult trick at the very, very end of the game. And when I was like, oh, okay, well, no, because I submitted to this. That's how every other board works that I've ever been a part of, is if there's a category, you submit to that category.
What a weird gatekeeping. What a bunch of crotches.
Oh yeah, and then there was like a bunch of back and forth, and I fought with them, and I was like, no, not doing this. And then they just deleted the category, and I was like, oh, okay, well, oh, Megan Meow just said that. Yeah, that's my fault, by the way. You can blame me for that one.
Yeah. Well, that's
because I wasn't letting it go. I was so irritated.
Well, and you shouldn't have let it go, because it's like, I get it. It's like, yeah, it's your community, but like now you're just making rules for rules' sake. Like this doesn't even make sense. You should make it as welcoming as possible. If someone wants to play glitchless, just let them play glitchless.
And there were dozens of runs in that category. So it wasn't like it was like, you know, when sometimes people will be like, I want this category. And it's like, oh, what's the category? And it's like, well, I slammed my dick on the thing. I used a cam so you can see me slamming my dick on the controller, and I beat it deathless as a result of that. So I want to run on the board. And it's like, no, you just want a world record next to your name. I'm not putting the dick slamming category.
Right.
Whereas that there were tons of runners, and it's like, then let the runners submit because they clearly want it. So they just delete it. And yeah, so Mega Man, that's my fault.
It's like they were looking, that's like someone wanted an excuse to delete that category, and they're like, I'm so sick of this category. I hate this category. It's so dumb. These aren't real runs. And they're just like, oh, this guy is giving me the fuel I needed to get rid of it. It's too much trouble.
Yeah.
Someone was itching to delete that.
That happened to me in Slurpee. Like, Slurpee and I have co-op several games in the same that it is that we have. And there was one of the runs that we did it completely glitchless. It was like, it was playing the game as intended. There was no glitchless, there was no skip, there was no anything. We got the world record, we submitted the run, and they banned the way we played the game. Like, oh, I guess you want to keep your world record then.
Yeah. That's just...
we were so... I wish I could remember what game it was. But we were just like, oh, I guess all right, enjoy your power trip. And those types of things of where it is that when I think about the idea of like, okay, you know what, maybe I'm just overreacting. I'm going to submit a run again. Maybe I can submit runs and have some of them on my profile. And then this stuff happens again, and I'm like, there it is. Thanks. Thanks
Yeah.
for the reminder as to why I don't do any of the shit.
Yeah. Well, and then I feel like there's too many of the smaller games where it's like what else are you going to do? It's like the only person that cares about it after a while happens to be the world record holder. All the other mods and admins drop off. And then it's like you have the person with the record in charge of letting people into the club. It's just like, no, you do. Like, the whole thing is just so stupid. This is why another reason why I'm just like, no, I'm done.
Yeah, and again, that's where it's why it is that I'm running the way that I'm running right now. And I think about like when he made me that sexy speedrun panel.
Yes.
And I'm thinking about going to some of these runs and like say Donkey Kong Country 3. I'm going to be going back to and racing with Chill, and Asnol wanted to run with me as well. And he's a Japanese runner that I've always just admired what he's done, and I'm always like chilling in his stream and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm so stoked to be able to race with him on that. And it's like all I'm focused on there is just like, this is just going to be a blast. I get to play a game I adore, play it decently, and we just get to have a great time. And that's it.
Yeah.
There's no any other things. There's no agendas. There's no anything like that. Asnol's going to win because Asnol's an incredible runner.
Right.
Chill and I will be like, congratulations on your win. We had a great time. And that's it.
Yep.
There's nothing else. I don't have to worry about fighting on the board. And some of the communities are better than others. Donkey Kong Country, speaking of that game, generally everybody has been wonderful. Like I said, the Kirby board has been just hugely wonderful.
But that is exactly like what rots ass, because it's like you're like, oh, I love this game. This is my favorite game. Oh, I want to learn the runs. And you're like, oh, there's no glitchless category. Well, maybe I'll learn any percent. And then you get into all this other stuff with it. And it's just like, okay, great. Well, it's like, what are you going to do? Shop around for categories that like, or games like that have all the categories you want, but it's not even really the game you want to play. And it's just like, I don't know. I feel like it's a weird thing for me to even complain about, because it's like, I should just be happy that there's as many people that are enjoying this stuff as they are. But at the same time, it's like, man, gatekeeping just really, gatekeeping just really grinds my gears.
Well, especially like you said, the elitism and the cult. Like there's so many of these communities where I've just like I'm done.
Yeah.
Like obviously I'm gone from the Mega Man stuff. I'm glad that I did what I did, and I met so many wonderful friends as a result, and I'm really happy with the guides that I put out. But I'm not involved with it at all, because there's some wonderful people there, but there are also some other people where it's just like,
yeah, there's always the other
fighting
people
about this shit.
Yep, always the other people.
Like I'm just gonna go in my little corner and play that. Yeah, exactly. Like you should be celebrating all the runs. You should just be happy that you see people like just stoked to play the game.
Right.
Like I love when I watch a speedrun marathon, and regardless of how obscure it is or whatever it is that's going on, or even if it is that they have like I'm in last place, but they are so stoked to share the run.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Yep. Exactly. I think you hit the nail on the head. I think that's probably a good note to close it on. I believe. I'm gonna roll the credits, and we're just calling it, gang. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for the raid. Thanks as always to the mods for being champs, watching over my shit, making sure no one poops in my lawn. Thank you. Thanks for the GGs, and have a dang good night, everybody. Probably back tomorrow. I promise nothing these days, so we'll see what happens. You're very welcome.
You promise you won't promise stuff.
That's right. Got it. I promise there are no promises. Good night, everybody.